Nope, we are not heading to Vegas this time. We are off to the city of love. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be sharing the perfect 3-day itinerary to help you experience the very best of Paris and make every moment count. We have just touched down in the heart of Paris. With summer daylight still on our side, we are not wasting a moment. After a quick freshen up, we are heading out to wander the charming streets and soak in the magic along the riverbank. Just a little taste of what this beautiful city has in store. If you truly want to understand a city, start with its river. And in Paris, that means a cruise along the Seine. It's more than just a scenic ride. As you drift along, the audio guide gently unravels stories of the city's rich past, iconic landmarks, and the quiet rhythm of Parisian life. It's a perfect way to let Paris introduce itself to you. Towering above the riverbank, the Eiffel Tower steals the spotlight. It's the undeniable highlight of the cruise. We are here just as Paris is gearing up for the Olympics, which is right around the corner. The excitement is in the air and the city is already starting to shine. You can even see the Olympic logo proudly displayed on the Eiffel Tower, getting ready to host the world. Like any major city, Paris has its own share of petty crimes, most commonly pickpocketing. It's important to stay alert, especially in crowded areas like metro stations, tourist spots, and popular tourist attractions. Keep your belongings close. Hold on to your mobile phone securely and avoid keeping valuables in easily accessible pockets or bags. And while Parisians are generally friendly and helpful, it's always wise to be cautious when approached by strangers. As we float along, we also catch a glimpse of the majestic Notre-Dame Cathedral. Though it's currently under restoration, its beauty and presence remain iconic. And all along the riverbanks, Paris shows off her timeless elegance with rows of classic Haussmann-style buildings, their balconies and rooftops glowing in the afternoon light. Then comes the Louvre Museum, a grand formal royal palace now home to the world-famous Monalisa. What a wonderful experience. It truly feels like romance is in the air here in Paris, though I'm not sure it had much effect on my husband. Just kidding. We really had an amazing time. As the sun begins to dip and the city lights start to shimmer, the Seine transforms. Then walk a little and visit Bir Hakeim Bridge, a stunning double-deck structure offering one level for cars, cycles and people and another one for the metro. It provides one of the most iconic views of the Eiffel Tower, making it a favorite spot for photographers, and it's also famous for its appearance in films like Inception. This is the cycle lane, a great spot for some amazing photos. Just be mindful of passing cyclists and make sure not to block their way or disrupt their ride. We managed to get some wonderful pictures clicked here. Definitely memories we will treasure. If you walk down the stairs from the bridge, you will reach Seine, a narrow island on the Seine, and find a surprise waiting, the Statue of Liberty. Yes, Paris is home to the reciprocal gift of the Statue of Liberty, a smaller replica gifted by United States to France in 1889, symbolizing their enduring friendship. The smaller version faces west in direction to its larger sister in the New York City. Definitely worth a quick visit if you are nearby. The sun is setting and it's the perfect time to catch the Iron Lady glowing. I'm talking about the Eiffel Tower light show. Every evening, the Iron Lady adorns itself in gold and sparkles the first 5 minutes of every hour while the beacon shines across Paris. This is early June and the sun will set around 9:45 p.m. So the first sparkle is going to be around 10 p.m. The tower sparkles for 5 minutes at the beginning of each hour with the final sparkle at 1 a.m. And the countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are plenty of great spots to witness this moment, but be prepared, they are often crowded as people from all over the world gather to experience this unforgettable sight. Though you might have to wait a while to grab the perfect spot for the light show, trust me, the wait isn't boring at all, because you will get to witness some of the most romantic proposals, all set against the sparkling backdrop of the Iron Lady. We are starting the day with a breathtaking view of Paris from 1,000 feet up. Although this is an unforgettable experience, but getting tickets can be a bit tricky. Online slots, especially for the summit, so sell out fast, and if you try to buy them in person, be prepared for a very long queues. We have just passed the security check and are now standing right beneath this massive iron marvel. It's truly marvelous. Luckily, we managed to grab the first slot online, totally worth it for that peaceful early morning view. The Eiffel Tower has 3 levels open to visitors. First floor with glass floors, exhibits and cafes. Second floor offers stunning panoramic views of the city. And summit, the 3rd floor, the highest point around 1,000 feet up, with breathtaking views and even a glimpse into Gustave Eiffel's office. To reach the summit, you take the first elevator up to the 2nd floor, then switch to another one that goes all the way to the top. We are heading straight to the summit first, and I highly recommend doing the same. This is because most people stop at the lower levels, so going to the top early helps you beat the crowds. Then on your way down, you can relax and enjoy the views from each floor at your own pace. It's truly the best way to experience the tower. This is the view from the top, and honestly, I am falling short of words to describe its beauty. It's like looking down at a miniature city perfectly laid out before your eyes. From up here, you can spot the majestic Arc de Triomphe, the Trocadero, Hakeim Bridge. And if you zoom in, well, maybe 10x zoom, you can even catch a football match in action. It's almost a must to have a photo shoot with the Iron Lady in the background. After all, it's Paris. So, we are at Trocadero, a popular but often crowded location. You can book local photographers through platforms like Viator or Get Your Guide, or go for high-end professionals depending on your budget. Prices can range from around 60 to 600 euros or more based on the type of shoot or package you choose. This isn't a paid promotion. We personally booked our shoot through Viator for just £60 and it was totally worth it. The best part is that we received our edited photos in just 6 hours. Getting that perfect shot really comes down to the skill of your photographer, so choose wisely. We took the metro straight from Trocadero to see the stunning Arc de Triomphe. But what was supposed to be a quick and exciting visit turned into an absolute nightmare. Yes, you heard that right. It happened to be the 80th anniversary of D-Day and all the roads leading to the monument were completely shut down. Even the nearest metro exit was closed off. And it wasn't just the local police or French army. Around 100,000 US troops were present. Why? Because President Joe Biden and other world leaders were in town to commemorate the historic day, and the entire area was under strict security lockdown. So a simple 5-minute walk from the metro station turned into a 2-hour detour, and we were honestly exhausted and frustrated. But after a lot of walking and navigating through the blocked roads, we finally made it. Moral of the story, never plan your holiday around major international events unless you are actually going for them. Finally, tired and sweating, we made it to Louvre. The glass pyramids outside the Louvre are hands down the best spot for photoshoot. With their stunning architecture and iconic backdrop, they make every photo look magical. The museum is absolutely massive, and honestly even a whole day isn't enough to see it all. As an artist myself, I found the paintings deeply fascinating. Each room felt like stepping into a different world. Surprisingly, most of them were quiet, with just a few people here and there, some admiring the art, others lost in the stories behind each piece. So, where did the huge crowd that queued outside go? Straight to Leonardo da Vinci's Monalisa. That's where the chaos was. Most of our time was spent navigating through the swarm of people trying to get a quick selfie with the world's most famous smile, while security kept reminding everyone to move along. It was hectic, but definitely a moment to remember. We didn't waste a single minute, struck our poses and clicked some truly amazing shots. In Paris, you can find such art shops and galleries along various streets, particularly areas around Louvre and Montmartre. We are walking to Notre-Dame, the stunning Gothic cathedral known for its magnificent architecture, intricate sculptures, and stained glass rose windows and legendary gargoyles. Although the cathedral was badly damaged in 2019 fire, restoration is underway and it still stands proudly, drawing visitors from all over the world. Even if you can't go inside right now, just standing in front of it feels like stepping into a storybook. It's truly a must-visit for the soul of Paris lives here. If you are a movie buff, you might recognize this spot from John Wick Chapter 4. You can either take the funicular to the top or brave the seemingly endless stairs if you are up for a challenge and want to skip the queue. We will leave it to your legs and your patience. We made our way to Sacré-Cœur, perched on the highest point in Paris in the charming Montmartre district. The Sacre Coeur Basilica itself is breathtaking with its striking white domes and serene interior. It is said that it is inspired by the Taj Mahal. It is truly beautiful both inside and out and well worth the visit. But the real showstopper is the view from the top. Climbing almost 300 steps leading up to the dome, you will be able to see the 360-degree panoramic view of Paris. Even from here, Paris stretches out endlessly beneath you. On our way back, I definitely suggest taking the time to walk down the charming lanes of Montmartre to feel the local vibe. The next day, we set off to explore the Palace of Versailles, a destination that truly deserves an entire day. Located just outside Paris, it's not just a royal residence, but a breathtaking symbol of absolute monarchy, unmatched grandeur, and artistic brilliance. Transformed by Louis XIV, the Sun King, Versailles was his grand statement of power. Every inch, from the Golden Gates to the lavish halls, was built to impress, intimidate, and awe. This is the Royal Chapel. And if you are a 90s kid, yes, this corridor must just remind you of a mission in Project IGN. The palace contains 2,300 rooms spread over 63,154 square meters. The rooms of the palace houses collections of paintings and sculptures representing great figures and important events that had marked the history of France. The story of Louis XIV's reign from his childhood to his death unfolds through the series of 10 rooms presenting the family and the court. Unlike medieval strongholds, the Palace of Versailles was never built for defense. From the Renaissance period onward, people used the word chateau for luxury homes in the countryside and palais for grand buildings in cities. That's why the Louvre in the middle of Paris is called a palais, and Versailles, which was just a small village back then, is called a chateau. the war room is symmetrical to the peace room and contains the same marble panel decoration and chased trophies of arms in gilded bronze. Now here we are, standing in one of the most iconic rooms in the world, the Hall of Mirrors, with 357 mirrors reflecting the light from the garden. It's pure magic. Arrive early if you can. It gets crowded quickly, and the early quiet makes the moment even more special. And just when you think the palace is the highlight, please step outside. The gardens of Versailles span nearly 2,000 acres, designed with geometric precision, dotted with fountains, sculptures, and perfectly aligned tree-lined paths. How could someone even imagine this, let alone creating it? It's spectacular, marvelous, and absolutely timeless. Nevertheless, the garden end on the west side of the estate of Versailles is still adjoined by woods and agriculture. And that brings us to the end of our Paris adventure. From cruising the Seine and standing under the glowing Eiffel Tower to exploring world-class art at Louvre and wandering through the royal halls of Versailles, Paris truly lives up to every bit of its charm and magic. Of course, every traveler is different and you can always change, add or skip places depending on your interest and pace. Paris has something for everyone. But if you are visiting for the first time or simply want to experience the very essence of the city, this itinerary pretty much covers everything you must see and feel. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Until next time, au revoir. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button.